gets set.
Beyond the arc. No good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Total determination from Holmgren there, taking the foul while in the act.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Trent fires and hit the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Turner outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Turner outside. Just 5 on the clock.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And that's an intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Lou Dort, and he does not hit. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late,
we'll see the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Giannis. Stolen by Dort. Left side, Williams. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Portis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Giannis right side. Sweet move. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And good that time.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's SGA. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Out to Turner. A three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Trent on the wing. Puts up a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Williams with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. He gets that one.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And they double up Giannis. 1:29 left in the first quarter.
Down hard! Watch out below! Woo!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Here's Caruso. The kick out to Williams. A second chance effort. Pick by Williams. To the middle. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Turner. Outside, Dort. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Right side, out of the Kumbo. It's Trent on the wing. And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's SGA. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Prince wide open. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you can consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Shots good by Turner.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it. And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. The shot by Turner, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to SGA. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 6. It's Prince on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Prince has got 6.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Thunder trailing by 9. From deep, SGA. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside Turner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent Jr.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Holmgren in the post. Portis gets a hand on it. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Giannis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And they double up Antetokounmpo. No one near Turner as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
It'll be a jump ball.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Prince outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. To Holmgren. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And stolen by Portis. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Kicks it out to Prince. Outside Turner. Antetokounmpo, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing here by 8.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And it's sent back by Turner. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 8. Holmgren right side. It's rebounded by Portis. A basket here would push their lead to double digits. Whoa! What a play!
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
From deep, Prince.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Giannis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
It's Giannis pulling it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Wallace. Takes it inside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the second half here for Oklahoma City. The shot, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis is double. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren.
Second personal foul.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track here. And slam dunk by SGA.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Here's Williams. Rebound, Milwaukee. SGA with the steal. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 11. Prince outside. Here's Turner. Whistle blow. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand. You need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. And that's a foul. Called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
14 foul.
On offense here, the Bucks stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Antetokounmpo. Five on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And here's Trent outside.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.